That's what they're going to do. Waiver your warrants for being good citizens that you are. They're willing to forgive you. Yeah. We'll see how that works out. Eh? They'll all line up here right off the bat. Yeah. They are not arresting anybody here this week. They said, yeah, no arrests made. So you can come out of the bushes now and don't be afraid to be seen by the RCMP. They just look at you, smile, and wave at you and pretend they didn't see you. Oh yeah, that's the best way. That's the Montreal Lake RCMP. Yeah. They're very forgiving. Oh, yeah. Breakfast for popcorn, if those of you are hungry and on a diet like me. Yeah. Oh, brother, how are you? Oh yeah, that's what's going on here today, folks. If you want some free popcorn, just come see the RCMP. That's the way they want to reel you in, just so that they can give you good smiles and a wave. Oh, yeah. And right here is the registration table for warrant waivers. Right here. Yeah. They don't even have cuffs on them. Oh wait, they do. Just come see Chelsea. She'll be more than happy to register you. Yeah, and she's got backup. Yeah, Mavis is here too as well. But that's what that is. I'm your MC here for this afternoon. So those of you who don't know, my name is Gerald Ballantyne from Little Red River Reserve. But Squawaski Country. By us, man, they used to call it God's country. Yeah. New Reserve, it used to be called. Yeah. So I'm going to sign off here for a bit. We got to get ready. Dignitaries, once we have Verna set up, we'll get you guys to register her, and we'll get you guys going. Assemble. Yeah. Singers, stop hiding in your truck, boys. Holy smokes, they're shy. Can we get all dancers to the back of the tent? All dancers, all dignitaries, if you're there as well, get off, get to the tent. Verna. RCMP, Ron, we'll need you in the back as well. Verna will organize all of you guys there. Yeah. A whole voice up, wake up song. Yeah. Time to wake that spirit, as they say.
Hi, girls. Hello.
Drum song.
Hi. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
grandmother as well. Elders, if you're hearing me, you're coming into the grand entry. For those who have done the pipe ceremony and will be doing the pipe ceremony for the remainder of the week, we want to invite you as well. Recognize our pipe carriers. Hey, as they say. So all dignitaries, all visitors, all dancers will get to come to the back of the tent right now. Samak. Smudge man's ready, dancers are ready. At this time, we ask you to all rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats.
For real? Yeah.
Big River, Cree, one and a go. Let's bring them in. Aha! Achaha! Senator Nolan Henderson for invocation.
Delegate Gerald, thank you for being here with us on Notes today. This ground is one that we are very familiar with. This is Frank's Point. This is just a short distance from where Treaty 6 adhesion was signed by our people, Orange, Montreal Lake, and with the observing of Peter Ball, and as well as Métis people that were here at the signing. And we commenced revisiting this ground in 1981 at the invitation of Sandy Ross, one of our elders, who knew about where the signing took place. So, and this would have been in winter of February 11th, 1889, that event took place. And anyway, I think this is really quite appropriate this year in a sense of recognizing and remembering the event that took place. And that event was that signing. But this year, we're also going to experience another part of treaty signing. And that is the Treaty Day. Anyway, for all the members that are part of Montreal Lake, we invite you to stay for this treaty event that's to take place. This is the first time here, and it coincides with the land base in which the signing took place. Ikse mateheak kanaskomano humota kamamoitiak. Ikabini naskomaya go mitit ogiukiok. Hota kapi chama go go notes. Ikabini this week humota kapita kamigak. There's a lot of fun events that are going to take place throughout the week, as always in our past events, our past Molanosa days. Ikse mateheak kantutomat na toichihig omota the naskomoak. Simanto omota gisi pamapiak gomena kapamiga puyak mate asaminan stawinawinan omota hita kagibi igiteminanag unigani ogo tiutaskanag kagibi masnahago masnahegan kichi masnahegan kitwa treaty yaganama yego takiskisiag igo minuguta uskaya dokskidita go yagana ni tipama tuina kagibi asutama yago mota igo mena yos kite uskaya umuta nochi mamte magicha pati yago niktawi chihacha si sapo iswaskana piaguta matuichinan umuta gawita kamiga yos yes moag yes mutatak Kuiduanuta nochi apechita. Amen. Thank you.
Hi, thank you very much, Senator. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we go back to the singer to give us that flag song. That song recognize the veterans of World War I and II recognizes that eagle staff and the sacrifices that they had committed to our country and to our people. Aho, boysak. For thousands and thousands of years, some say it is too long to even count that we, the people, have roamed these lands throughout Turtle Island. We are connected to Mother Earth in a way through our hearts and our spirits. There is a natural law that we must protect her, and within that law, it is up to us to make sure that she's always protected. At the beginning of the signing of the treaties, our elders, our chiefs, our spiritual men had made it so that within a plow's foot to only be disturbed. These are one of the promises that were broken by the federal government of Canada. But it is our job is to always remind them, is to notify them that these treaties are very sacred to us. Here, up in the north, Chief William, one of our very first chiefs for the Montreal Lake Cree Nation, he and others knew the future, what they see. The veterans, they too understood what it is that they had to sacrifice for the freedom of our people. Today, we carry that eagle feather. Today, we carry that pipe. Those ceremonies that we have are now ours to use without fear. Let it be known for future generations to always protect what we have, so that your children's children can live a life of love, a life of freedom, and a life of family. So at this time, there, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you all to rise and dance in victory. give a round of applause for the 2025 Grand Entry here at Montreal Lake Molanosa. Aho, boys, suck. Oh, yeah, big round of applause to Big River Cree Singers. Aho, boys. All right, at this time, it's time we call the Eagle Flag Carrier at this time, Mr. Shane Bird. Our Oskapio here this afternoon, our Smudgeman, Trey Hunt. Manak, si mana. Stomach. Come in here. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Naxi. I love you. Go put that smudge with Verna and then come and help us out with the flakes. Yeah. Traditional dancer, Nistana, Mr. the Legend of Whitefish, Clayton Keenach. Oh boy. You know, this guy here is a well-known dancer, singer. Oh man, back in the day, he was one of the original boys that helped start Walking Buffalo Singers. Yeah, that's correct, yeah. Elder flag carrier for the Treaty 6 adhesion, Howard Halkett. One of our young up-and-coming Oskapio from Little Red River Reserve, as well as Montreal Lake and Laurent. Oh, this boy here, one of our youngest helpers for our traditional ceremonies, Bryce Naitauhau. Give me that list. I need that list. Yeah. Kenny Awa says he's also carrying the Montreal Lake flag, but this flag recognizes our urban sectors as well as Little Red, Riacon, and Tiber Bay. It's the same flag, but it's good that we acknowledge our urban people as well and our other communities. For the Prince Albert Grand Council, the Grand Chief, Brian Hardlock. Aho. For the Montreal Lake Cree Nation, our leader, our woman leader, Mrs. Joyce McLeod Naitauhau. Let's line up on this side over here. Let's go this way. Come this way. Right here, yeah. Stand there. All you guys come this way. Look pretty. Oh yes. Look handsome. Elastic, yeah. Yeah. All right, that's our flag carriers there. Our Vice Chief for Prince Albert Grand Council, Chris Job. All right, yeah. He got some, I just looked at Chris and he almost said, don't you forget me, bro. We went to the residence together, me and Chris in PA, so we are brothers at arms, as I say, yeah. All right. The Minister of First Nations, Métis Northern Affairs, Eric Smalls. Is he here? Oh, he had to step away. He had a meeting at 1 o'clock. So let's acknowledge that the Minister of Finance is here. He is here. He will be back. So once he gets here. All right. For the RCMP Victim Services, Lana Delia. Oh wait, let's go with our counselors first. For the Montreal Lake Cree counselors, our Vice Chief, of course, Dean Henderson. Our counselors for Montreal Lake, Troy Naitauhau. counselor for Montreal Lake Cree Nation, Carol Natauho. For the Laurence Council, Gerald McKenzie. Gerald, that's a good name. Yeah, that's a very traditional, handsome, great, all nice name. I really love that name. Yeah. Our Staff Sergeant, Laurence Indigenous Police, Cliff Jonas. Hey, I like that name, Cliff. Yeah. Our Jordan's McPhail, he is our MVP. Yeah, most valuable player. NDP. But he is our most valuable player. He represents our First Nations people across Turtle Island. Let's give him another round of applause for that. Yeah. Our newest manager for NLCDC, my good friend, Jeff Despins. He and I grew up since teenagers, eh bro? Holy smokes, we've seen it all. Yeah. And of course, our CMP, where is that? Verna, come and help me. Verna. What's your name? Sorry. Keep going. Oh, there you are. Brittany Carlson. It says Brittany here, but it didn't say Carlson, our CMP. This is the lady, listen up, gentlemen. Just so you know, if you have warrants, come and see her. She'll wave them off. Yeah. They're that friendly today. They want you guys to come out of the bush, come and join us. We know you're hiding out there. Yeah. All right, here's the prevention services, the community. Beverly Bird. I'm sorry. Talia, Mary Lou, Verna. The elder is Harry. Blanche Bird, Jolene, Corrine, Chantel, Logan, Kiefer, and Abby. These are the spearheaded for prevention interventions for our community. Yeah, Roger, yeah. And these guys are the ones that are there to make things happen. Oh yes, this is the board and the workers. Oh yes, yeah. Up next, we have did you guys even register? All right, let me try to figure this out. Why didn't you say so? Lana and Delia for victim services, and Brittany for the RCP. There we go. Yeah. And of course, we have the dancers. Do we have any royalty there this year? Much, eh? Oh yeah, I never forgot him. I saved the best for last. Oh yeah, and Don. Our band manager, Mr. Don Mackay, he's the one that makes sure we don't go in debt. And he's also the one who will look after us. Patricia Gunville, she's at the trailer for holding down the fort. She should have been in grand entry. Patricia, come on this way. We need to know and see who you are. Astamik, come and make your presence. Patricia Gunville. Gunaway. Oh, she just got back, yeah. Oh, there she comes. Come this way, Patricia. Yeah, run. This is our director for prevention. She's new to our community. Let's welcome her with a nice scream and clap. And that is our one-of-a-kind hard workers here. Way to go, Patricia. You couldn't shake hands all the way through. Yeah. Like I said, I always save the best for last. This guy is one of my close brothers who's just as beautiful as I am. As you can see, he's very gorgeous, this guy.
Yeah.
Counselor Conrad Natauhau. Oh yeah, the reason why I saved him last because I look like him, my role model. All right, here are their dancers. Daniel and Natauhau, come on this way, come and shake hands. Mary Halkett, Zori Ross Ermine, Amaya McLeod, come this way, Tiny Tot category. Akira McLeod, Tiny Tot category. Oh, she's getting her afternoon nap already. Elena Mispinas, Azaria Mispinas, come this way there, young ladies. And Alex Mispinas, come this way, baby. Come and shake hands. Go with him, mommy. Yeah, go with him. And of course, Rihanna Smith, Shailene Byrne, Olivia Crane, and Daisy Crane. Also our two traditional dancers, Shane Bird and Clayton Keenach. All right, this time we'll ask, you guys are done? Yeah. You guys go hang them up somewhere. See, we can hang them somewhere. Yeah, with duct tape, and so our flags are hung throughout all week. The Eagle staff we will temporarily hang, but we'll take it down after, keep it safe. All right, we're gonna ask once they're done shaking their dancers, be ready. We're gonna do a small demonstration as well. Woman Chief of the Montreal Cree Nation, Joyce McLeod.
Good afternoon. I won't take long.
What? Like then?
I just want to greet all and welcome all the dignitaries that are here. I thank you to the MC here. I'll try and get his names right, but he's handsome apparently. And thank you to Nolan for the prayers. And thank you muchly to the Creator for giving us a beautiful day. I think it's going to be sunny later on, or one day. Thank you to all the spectators, all of you that are here, and thank you mostly to the organizers. The Sports and Recreation Board. Without the organizers, this would not be possible. It's been 4 to 4 years now. 4 to 4 years now since they first started this Molanosa days. And thank you also to the cooks for feeding our children, our families. Thank you to the RCMP. Thank you to everybody that's here, and also the musicians. I also want to acknowledge my friend here, who hasn't been acknowledged, but I will acknowledge him personally.
Hello. Good to see you. Thank you, Chief.
See. Sometimes when you retire, you kind of sit back and you think things are easy, but it isn't. You still participate. Kasi to the dancers, to the powwow drummers from Whitefish, Big River Whitefish. Whitefish is a beautiful place to live right now. Thank you, Whitefish. And thank you to everybody, Conrad, and also Conrad, the cameraman. Also, I noticed Ron, thank you. And I don't want to forget everybody, all the organizers, all the displays, everybody, thank you. No, I had.
Thank you very much, Chief. We'll call on our Grand Chief of PAGC, Brian Hardlaw.
Tinig Gerald, thank you very much. Ano sa humagan to Timotega kita tamskat na. We acknowledge all of you here. Magan tayo mamoy ko tayo no. Kita na nas kuma kita next to. Not to forget our Creator for giving us a beautiful day. We will acknowledge and also thank him. Senator Henderson, thank you. Kita nas kumat na manila pitutin na mo yan. Thank you, Senator Henderson. To the drum group, voice, thank you very much for the beautiful songs. The elders that are present, to the children, running around. Let's acknowledge them. To the youth, of course. To the all organizing committee here, he made it happen. Thank you for doing it again here in this beautiful site, this sacred site that we call the Molanosa. So thank you, Chief, for the invite, and to the councilors. I acknowledge you all, gentlemen. I acknowledge you all. And also the MVP, most valuable player. I acknowledge everybody. Just for a second, if I can have your attention. Just for a second. This morning I drove from the north and approached Molanosa Road from the north. And from that junction over there, right to Molanosa, kilometer about 72, you see all that devastation, all the forest fire that went through, and that went through on June 2nd. It was a Monday. And that devastation, the cabins, the dwellings, the houses that we lost from there. And all forests, it's a natural thing for forest fire, but in this case, it was deliberately set. So that this fire that caused all the damage, and we have to acknowledge that and think about that. And be careful in that time of year, how we handle fire, the sacred fire that was given to us. It can help us cook our food, do wonderful things, keep us warm, but it can also cause a lot of damage. In this case, it did. This forest here, it hadn't burned in a long time, maybe around 1919. So it was due to burn, but it couldn't have burned if it wasn't that fire over here wasn't set deliberately. It could have been still there. Something as leadership, as people, as adults, parents, that we have to watch out for. I just want to say that at this time, help me in thanking everyone. A special acknowledgement to Chief and Council, Chief Joyce, and also Vice Chief Henderson, and the Fire Chief and also Councilor Troy Nadahow for saving the community of Weaquin across here. On that date, it was a Wednesday night on May 28th. And let's say thank him for that. We'll thank him for that, for doing that. So with that, thank you very much for doing that. So just be careful, a lot of devastation that we've seen, but thank God, our Creator, that this site that we see was spared.
Thank you, Chief. Call on our leader representation for our northern sector, Mr. McPhail, to come on up here. And not only is our
one of our NDP leaders, but he's also our most valuable player. Yeah. The job that he's taken on here for the future of our younger generation, he is the speaker for us. So at this time, Jordan McPhail.
Well, thank you so much, and to everyone here, I thank you for coming out and celebrating the culture, the connection to the land that all of us have here in the north. I know that this year we've had many people from Treaty 6 nations that have come together in so many good ways. I know that in the very outset of the wildfires this year, we had Chief Joyce, Montreal Lake PAGC, open up so many communities, shelters and spaces across northern Saskatchewan to feed and house evacuees across northern Saskatchewan, many of which were from my hometown in La Ronge. And so to the chief, to the council, to the people that made so much happen in so short time, I thank you for what you did. I also, while I have the opportunity to do so, this is my first time being able to address you as your MLA here at Molanosa Days and celebrate alongside you this week. But I do want to recognize the hard work and dedication. For 17 years, you had an MLA here, Doyle Vermette, who served with such incredible dedication to community. And I just want to thank him for his service. And if we can all just give a quick warm welcome to Doyle, the former MLA for our area. Back in 1889, it was an ancestor of mine that signed the adhesion to Treaty 6 alongside some of the folks here today. That I want to just acknowledge your presence. That carrying the treaties forward, making sure that governments honor and pay respect to the treaties of the land. I want to thank you for the guidance and the wisdom that you've shared with me on the history of the land. You know, for me, I've lost the language, and it's something that I've always continued to try and learn a little bit more and more each and every day. And I thank the First Nations and Métis leadership of our nation, Lac La Ronge Indian Band, Montreal Lake Cree Nation, and PBCN for all the work that they do. And it's such an honor to be here with everyone today. Thanks to all the organizers and volunteers that make this happen. And I look forward to the conversations and the education that we can have over the next few days. So thank you very much. Do I get an encore?
All right, round of applause for Mr. Jordan McPhail, our NDP leader for the sector here in the north. This time we'll call on my brother, Vice Chief for Prince Albert Grand Council, Mr. Chris Job.
First and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge our creator, Mantumino. The last kumago talaga the Pimamoyak. Minunas commit na kayo da bitak snake, imidugim lasik. The Pimichi Tiuta, Minon Dapsis, Chigop Maigo, Skinuta, the Nayu Tutiagis Nano. The second piece of Macho Agati, you mean the guys that want to see Sagan, Kiniduin, no, Jota Pix Niagis Nano. I just want to acknowledge the Creator for giving us this opportunity, a gifted day to be here today again. And I just want to acknowledge everybody that's here today, the leadership, the community of Montreal Lake, all the dignitaries, everybody that came to celebrate, because those little ones, they watch us, watch what we do. And also, you know, let's be the prime example. You know, the great-grandfathers and grandmothers that brought us here, you know, especially the leaders. We're here for a season for a reason, to make that a priority so they can have a good life for the next unborn generation. So, you know, we have a great duty, we have a great responsibility of duty to those people. And I think, you know, when you look at Bill C-5, you know, we talk about treaty, how sacred they are. Sometimes I think, and I scratch my head and think, you know, the government, they honor their policies more than treaty. And that's so sad to see. And they're the ones that came to our table, to our Turtle Island, to come and beg. Our people in harsh climate, a lot of them died, the newcomers that came to this territory. A lot of them survived because of us. because our generation, our ancestors were so giving. But you know what? We owe it to them. So anyways, with that, I just want to say, acknowledge you in coming to Molanosa. I came almost every year. I sing the same song every year. That's that Bannock song. I sing it better than the original guy that sang it, by the way, I was told. I think that was a lie. God bless you all, Molanosa, Montreal Lake, everybody that's here today. God bless you, and let's give the Creator the thanks for every day that we wake up. People say, hey, hey.
Thank you very much, brother. This time for the L'Orange Council representation with the greatest name of all, Mr. Gerald Mackenzie. Let's give him a round of applause.
Holy man, with a name like that, you couldn't go wrong. You couldn't go wrong. Yeah, that's for sure. I came to the right place at the right time. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge our elders for opening prayers this morning, our pipe carriers who lifted the pipe and blessed us for the good day and the future of this great gathering we have here in Montreal Lake, Ninanaskawin. Our Chief Tammy sent me to say thank you very much for everything that you do, all you people, all the people of Montreal Lake and Molanosa, and all the people involved in our treaty, signed treaty. So we have a long fight ahead of us. We have a long fight ahead of us. We will continue to fight as the leaders of our Cree nations, because we were promised a lot of different things in treaty, and that treaty has been broken. They put us in lands and we couldn't farm. They promised us farmland, so we're going to take them to court for that, so they can give us better land in the future. So that's one of the things. When we go further north, you see we live in rock, pretty much rock. We can't make potato gardens. We can't grow vegetables to sustain ourselves. We have to depend on stores and whatever little food we have, we have to gather. Anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge everyone, acknowledge our chief. She's a very beautiful lady, and we're always funny, always joking around and having fun. Yeah. And she was telling me a story about the whitefish, but I'm not going to elaborate about that a little bit. But they're cooking. I was over here this morning. I went and took some pictures, and the cooks are doing such an awesome job over there. They're making moose meat, elk, bannock. Oh, lots of food, lots of good food that they're going to be sharing here all week, and having a good time. The main thing is the kids have fun. You teach the kids. I'll be here on Wednesday. I'm going to compete in the canoe race, so anybody wants to come with a good name canoer, you can jump in with me. That's about it.
Thank you, Gerald. Yeah, that's a good name, Gerald. At this time, like I say, we always save the best for last. Let me welcome you to the Minister of First Nations and the Métis Northern Affairs, Mr. Eric Smalls.
Thank you. Thank you all very much. It's an honor to be here today and represent the Government of Saskatchewan and Premier Scott Moe and bring greetings on behalf of our government. I want to acknowledge the elders for getting us started in a good way today. I'd also like to acknowledge leadership. All the leaders gathered here today and had many good conversations leading up to the opening ceremonies. I also want to acknowledge my colleagues, my legislative colleague, Jordan McPhail here today, as your MLA here, as well as Doyle Vermette, who was the predecessor. Appreciate having the conversations we had today. This is a historical site, as we all know. 1889, the adhesion agreements were signed here by, as Jordan said, his ancestor. 1876 was the original agreement. 13 years later, 2 signatories right here at Molanosa signed onto that agreement. And Chief Natal MacLeod has had conversations with Premier Scott Moe on this site and the potential of returning it to the people who signed those agreements here. And I'm happy to report that that process is ongoing. We are working toward providing this land or giving this land back to the people who originally were here and signed those agreements. So I want to say thank you and how much I appreciate being here. This is my first time at Molanosa Days, and I really am happy to bring that greeting and reaffirm our government's commitment to ensuring that that land returns to the people who were here before. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Eric. Eric, I heard you had a nickname out there. I'll find out eventually what it is, or I'll have one of my good brothers to come and tell us that deep story of that nickname. Yeah. It's got something to do with Muskwa. Much? No, okay. All right, at this time, we thank you very much there, speakers. Dancers, get yourself ready. We're going to do a small powwow demonstration while we start getting ready to do those honorings. Tots, come on this way. Mothers and daughters, bring them here. We'll ask the dignitaries to come and grab a chair, come sit up front under the tent and enjoy our dance demonstration from our dancers who are here. Tiny Tots has to make. Akira, come this way, come and dance for Papa. There we go, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Tiny Tots. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Parents, you're also more than welcome to dance and guide your Tiny Tots. Akila Brown, if you hear me, Akila Brown, we need you here, Akila Brown. As well as Trey, if you're here, we need you here, Smudge Man Trey. If someone sees them, tell them to come on this way. All right, boys, Tiny Tot, let's give them 2 starts only. A round of applause. Yeah, come and dance. Thank you very much, Tiny Tot category. Let's go to the pay window over there, to the paymaster, so she can pay you. Yeah. All right, yeah. All right, Fancy Shawl Dancers, you're up next. Just so you know, the Tiny Tot category, these are the little ones that will, that represents our babies, the dancer. So we'll call on all Fancy Shawl Dancers, the butterfly dancer. The butterfly dancer is the fastest dance in our women's divisions and categories. These girls can fly like the wind with their fridges. And you have to be be athletic to dance this category in there, women. All right, dancers, come on out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right, 2 starts. very much there, Butterfly Dancer. Just go see Cookum Verna there. She's got money for you guys. Our paymaster here today is none other, the legendary Verna Ballantyne, who puts up with me. Every day she's yelling at me, telling me how much I love you in a very non-aggressive way. All right, jingle dancers, all jingle dancers, come on in. And at this time, it's been requested that sidestep there, singers. Yeah. Second song of the second song, as they say. Yeah. Yeah, come on in, yeah. The Jingle Bell Dancer represents the healing dance. This story is unique in itself. All the bells that you see represents a single day of the year, 360 bells. Not only that, this jingle dance is a healing dance. A woman by the name of Maggie White had a very sick child. She prayed to Nutawanang Samanto and asked God to help. And in return, within her dreams, she was given this dance. This dance was also given a specific way to dance. So at this time, singers, sidestep. Thank you very much, singer. Thank you, dancer. Go to the paymaster there, dancers. Yeah, that was awesome. We don't have any grass dancers, fancy or chicken, but we do have men's traditional. Estamik boys, come on in. Men's traditional dancers. Yeah. Calling once. Mr. Clayton Keenach and also Shane Bird. Yeah, the bear dancer and the traditional dancer, you are on. Come on this way, boys. Suck. All right, we're gonna do 2 start for straight and then full sneak up afterwards, okay? Yeah. That's the request from these traditional dancers. I dance with these boys as well in the powwow circle. As a traditional dancer myself, I love dancing with these boys and powwow to powwow. So this weekend, Shane, Clayton, and myself, and Jacob, and the boys, I think you guys are going to Pirate Pot too? We're heading down to their traditional powwow this coming weekend to go and dance over there. So we'll be competing against each other. All right, at this time, Big River Cree, straight song. Here's the duck and dive. There, ladies and gentlemen. All right, these guys are old. If you guys got water for them, now is a good time for a water break. Yeah. These are what we call our storytellers, our warriors. These boys are the ones who help out with prayer for each and every one of them. Oftentimes, as traditional dancers, we're given tobacco to say a prayer for our family, or we're asked to bring our whistles out to dance for that family. These whistle carriers, these traditional dancers, have a very big job when it comes to prayer at these blessing ceremonies. And these 2 dancers are very familiar with that, as well as myself. So that being said, these boys have a huge job in their lifetime to always be Anoskapio to our people. So at this time, let's sneak them up. Atcha! of applause. Thank you, singer. Thank you, dancer. All right, boys, go to the pay window. Go see Verna, paymaster. Right on, boys. Good job. Man, you guys almost had me dancing. All right, these vehicles, if you got a Ford with license plates 582 MDD, it's blue. A white Toyota 831 MVA, and a dark gray license plate 781 MTT. Move your vehicle, sewer trucks here. Man, my wallet feels empty. She just cleaned me out. Holy smokes. All right, this time, we asked Chief and Council to come on this way. We got some gifts that we want to present. The star blanket represents that morning star that is first seen early in the morning. Our old people used to explain to us that would be the best time for prayer when we're going through hardship, or prayer to help those succeed, or for love and understanding. More so when one's handed a star blanket from an individual, that individual will wrap that blanket for those as a sign and of course an honoring that he or she and her entire family shall remain always protected. This is how sacred some of these gifts that we have. They're not just for show. There's actual meaning behind these items. That being said, the prayers that were prayed upon these blankets, the smudge man will be smudging them. So at this time, we'll get a tray to get the smudge ready. So that way, when they're handed to these certain individuals, that they know in their hearts prayers for their and their entire family, and the comfort of that family unit and kinship as Wagutuan, that they shall always remain together as a unit. And that they too someday will honor another, knowing that the understanding for what they were gifted. White Dodge 110 NJY, gotta move your vehicle. So this is why we do what we do in regards to these gifts. Not only that they're sentimental, but the importance that go with them. So when they return home to their home fires, that they go home knowing that their family's safe. So at this time I need a Jacob. Jake. You boys want to smudge these blankets up? Yeah. So I'll help you out. Darren. Come and help him out. Help them smudge those blankets. When we smudge these blankets, that smudge, that cedar, that sweetgrass, that tobacco, and that sage, those were the four main gifts that were given
to have prayer within our families, within our homes. So that they too, when they go home, those prayers with that medicine that we're using, so that way proper protocol as we know it has been done. We have more there, yeah. So once we have everything ready here, Chief will let me know so that we can prepare to have these certain individuals So at this time that I think we are ready here, I want to give the opportunity to our chief here to say a few words why we're doing this presentation, what it means from her.
So first of all, we're going to be honoring two people. We'll start off with those two people, and I want all the council to come. Troy and Dean, who are gambling out there and winning, can you please come? Conrad, find a cameraman. Carol, we have to honor two special people. And then after that, our dignitaries, and we have lots of blankets, and we don't leave here you're not leaving here without a blanket. Just go.
Conrad, find the cameraman.
Keep her. Keep her. All yours.
So at this time, ladies and gentlemen,
See that red thing? It's recording. So just stay above.
we have two certain individuals that are going to be honored here this afternoon. I want to first introduce
Slow zoom up here.
to a long-time employee, a leader, a hard worker, one has dedicated his life to Montreal Cree Nation. One of those individuals is Mr. Lionel Bird, who is here with us. The other individual represents the mother, the grandmother, from the traditional way. Recently, our community had lost one of our pipe carriers, our elders, but also a brother to me as well, who have had the honor to do many ceremonies with him. I'd like to call upon Miss Martha Thomas, late Gilbert Helkett's wife. So Martha, if you can come up here at this time. For many, many years, the very foundations of our communities have developed over time. With the hard dedication, the work, the love, the understanding, and the drive to do what they do still continues today. But it'll never stop, as they say. Not only that, to
to one of our educators who had recently passed to obtain her master's degree. We had honored the eldest daughter at the graduation of the 2025 graduates for the university in the grade 12s. The eldest daughter had received her eagle feather as I presented it. So the children of the late Susan Sanderson Bird, if you're here, come on this way. Come and have a seat here. Susan has dedicated her love and her life to her children and her grandchildren. She is one of our leaders at the time for education, and she always said, "You're never too old to go back to school." That is exactly what she had did. She was successful. She got her master's at the age of 62. And it's true what they say, you're never too old to go back to school. So at this time I want to call upon my brother Roger Bird to come and say a few more words in regards to today's honoring. And we thank those for their dedication as well.
Hey, thank you, Gerald Naskaman. Thank you, folks, for your patience, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to come out here and join us for our annual Molanosa Cultural Gathering right here in Molanosa, Saskatchewan. So I want to thank, first of all, our creator for giving us this day. Naskamagan tumino, matso ni miri waganots. Yemidaya yakidano. Naskamo umagan skogo the sweet no naskamo. Ishitskago mano mutoga barita yak. Events such as this. So I give thanks to our leadership for the support, and also to one of the programs that made this event possible. I want to thank the prevention program for the contributions that they made to our events here. So, and to all the dignitaries that are here, to our MLA, Jordan McPhail, thank you for joining us this year. And to our former MLA, Doyle Vermette. Doyle's still here somewhere. Thank you, Doyle. He's always been our bingo caller here. I don't know if he's calling bingo this year, but thank you, Doyle. And to our government MLA, Eric Schmaltz. You know a guy by the name of Chris Smith. He comes to us from Montreal Lake, and he told me your nickname, and I don't know why I should mention it here. You and your siblings. But maybe I won't. There's too many kids here, so I better not say it. So thank you for coming out here, Eric. Thank you for that. And to our Grand Chief, Brian, to our Vice Chief, Chris, can ask him it now. Thank you once again for coming out here. And today, I've emceed different functions, different events throughout our communities, and one of the events that kind of it's sad to talk about funerals, but it's one of the things I try and help out with different families when they lose a loved ones, but I think it's far too long where we honor people when they're deceased. So, and that's one of the reasons why I mentioned and I suggested that we honor some of our band members that made contributions to our nation. Some in a small way and some in a bigger way. And this individual we're honoring today is former council member. I remember the day that he was first elected into council, him and alongside with Alphonse Bird, they were elected at the same time, and I think I came on a year after them. But I want to acknowledge a good friend of mine, Lionel Bird, for the contributions you made to our nation as a councillor, as a chief, and as a more recently as a director, which you currently sit as a director of Montreal Lake Child Family Agency. And one of the things that kind of stands out in my mind with Lionel, 19 years ago, just about 20 years ago, Lionel, you know, he came up with an idea, a fundraising idea, to help the community of the kids from our nation, Montreal Lake Cree Nation, to include urban and Little Red. And he came up with the idea of hosting an annual Hummer Walleye Derby. And that first started at Bittern Lake. And for the first 3-4 years, I think we're at Bittern Lake, and then some of our heavy equipment started to fall through the ice. It's not a very deep lake, so it wasn't safe to be on there, so we moved it to Montreal Lake. And Lionel, being the founder of Montreal Lake Walleye Derby, we just want to thank him on behalf of our Sports and Rec board, our board members, our kids that take full advantage of our contributions to the different sports that they take part in. So Lionel, I want to personally thank you for your contributions to the Walleye Derby and for being the founder of the annual Walleye Derby. So in Ascoman, I know it's sometimes we think it's not a big deal, but in our eyes it is a big deal, because our annual Walleye Derby, we're starting to generate, just the Derby alone, $130,000. And alongside, we have our 50-50 draw that's generating another $130,000 for our kids, for the school. So it's a big contribution. It's a good fundraiser for our kids. And they're the ones that are able to go to Denmark, to go play soccer, to go to North American Indigenous Games, to go to the annual First Nations Summer Games and Winter Games. And throughout the year, they play soccer, outdoor and indoor. So it is a major contribution. So we thank you for that, Lionel Mascaman. I want to also mention late Gilligan Halkett, who's our elder that helped out with our annual Molanosa days. And Gilligan's no longer with us. He's in the spirit world. I want to thank Martha for being here. We want to acknowledge him as well. And also to one of the cooks that helped out each and every year, late Susan Sanderson. So, Lucian recently passed away, and she'd be here. I think her family's here. And, we want to thank them for the contribution as well to our annual Molanosa Day. So with that, I'm thankful to be able to join you guys here today and say a few words. I'm just excited for the people that are honoring today. And again, I thank each and every one of you for taking the time out to listen. So with that, I'll turn it back over to Gerald. Ask him. Hi.
All right, thank you very much, Roger. This afternoon is a celebration of those who dedicated their lives, that honoring as we know it. It's how we let these individuals know we thank them for all their hard work and dedication. We also want to ask the Detox Board members, if you're here as well, all the Detox Board, come on, stand up here as well. I know a few of you are here. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Cliff. He's going to do a biography on his brother. He's going to read it out. And we'll start off in a good way, that way, and then we'll recognize Martha as well as Susan. Aho.
Thank you so much, Gerald. Gives me honor to read Lionel's bio. I think most of it is honest. I think it's true. I'm going to have to omit some of it because the RCMP are here. So, Lionel has had a storied career serving the Montreal Lake Cree Nation. He has given of his time, his life, and his love for the people of Montreal Lake. And I just want to quickly read his work bio. In the mid-1970s, late Bobby Bird would come to the house, pick up Lionel to go work as a gas jockey at Halfway House. I believe there's a story there too. I'll quickly tell you of that story. There was a double-wide trailer at Halfway House, and it was Roger and Lionel that used to do some indoor training at this double-wide trailer. They would run from one end to the other, but it wasn't secured, so they'd go to one end, and then the trailer would fall. And so that was their indoor training for that year. So that's all I'm allowed to tell. He was a gas jockey at Halfway House. He was a cashier at Nilo store. I don't know how good of a cashier he was, because he only has had, truly, he only went to grade 6. And you're going to be amazed by that when I read the rest of his bio. I remember one day my dad coming into the room and say, "Boys, you get up. You either go to school or you go to work." I went to school and Lionel went to work. And he also, in the mid-70s, he was a summer student doing the summer student projects in Montreal Lake. In 1980s, in the 80s, this bio goes, it's in decades, so it doesn't go year by year. He started training for heavy equipment training.
Excuse me.
He was a carpenter in the 80s, helping build at that time, the new school. He was a maintenance man, and he did work with Conrad Nadahau's late father. At that time, he was a maintenance worker, and he was a water treatment plant worker as well. We've never had so many boiled water advisories when he was working. Most of the time, the water looked like homebrew. I'm kidding. I don't know where he's at. I'm getting nervous. Oh, he's over here. Okay. I gotta see where the danger's coming from. And then he helped build the Key Lake Highway. He was a mill operator at the Key Lake Mine. And in the mid-1980s, he became a council member. His portfolios at that time were health, education, community infrastructure, housing, and finance. And that's pretty amazing. If you knew Lionel back then, it was a miracle that he ever got elected. I kid you not. So that's a pretty amazing thing that he was able to do at that time. In the mid-1980s, he negotiated the first ever in Canada, the health transfer agreement. It was the first band in all of Canada to transfer the health services from, at that time, Medical Services Branch, and transfer all those services to the Montreal Lake Cree Nation. It was the first single band transfer in Canada. Amazing at that time, because it was at that time Lionel was still not living a healthy lifestyle, but rather a not so healthy lifestyle. And so that's all I got to say about that. And then right after that, he negotiated the construction of the new health center, which is now the old health center. He was a health director at that time. And in the 1990s, this is where things get interesting. He went over to the Prince Albert Grand Council Health as a community developer. And he worked with many of the Prince Albert Grand Council communities to help them with their health transfer and their health agreements. and he mostly worked for the Athabasca and Eastern Sector nations. He became the Prince Albert Grand Council Health and Social Development Director. And also in the 1990s, he was a Northern Intertribal Health third level health service negotiating team. He was part of the team that negotiated and co-founded Northern Intertribal Health. In the 2000s to the present, he was the chief of the Montreal Lake Cree Nation. He was a construction company owner who built, if you go to the top of the hill in Prince Albert, the little, not the big Venice House, but the little Venice House, Lionel built that building, and I don't know how it's still standing. I'm just kidding. But he built that. And he also did 27 units and 4x4 plex with units for Montreal Lake Cree Nation. And he's built a lot of houses, and he's currently building a cabin for his daughter, so his daughter can live out there in Bittern Lake. Lionel has done numerous renovations. He's built and sold ready-to-move homes to the public, so that's part of his past. And the last little bit here that I want to read to you is he was a board member of the Montreal Lake Child and Family Agency, after which he became the director of MLCFA. And we come to today where we celebrate Lionel's retirement. I know all the staff are crying right now, or they will be. No, it's, I just want to quickly say that it's been amazing to see Lionel. I can't say I always wanted to follow in his footsteps, because some of his footsteps were too big for me. He took big strides. He was a visionary like I've never known before. He would take a look at a problem and he would say to me, here's the answer. And then he would start building on it. And the things that he's been able to do, I'm a little bit taller than him, but I always remember that my mom and dad, and I just want to say in closing, that my mom and dad told Lionel and I, when we were younger, "Nagatil nagitsanag," which means take care of your brothers and sisters. But we knew it meant more than that. It meant to help our people. Help your people, they told us. And we always remember that. So Lionel, this is your day of retirement, and I hope that you have enough health to enjoy years of your retirement. And I'm sure we'll be calling you to do a lot of other things as the nation. I know when the nation needs calls, when they call, you always answer, and I know you always have that heart. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Gerald.
Thank you very much, Cliff. So what we're going to do here now is we're going to give these special gifts. We have Martha, Lionel, and Mickey here this afternoon. This tells you guys something, that you're being thought of constantly. And I know each and every one of you. I'd like to start off first with the honoring. We'll go down the line. For the late Gilbert Halkett, one of our pipe carriers, but also he was our elder for our detox center here in Montreal Lake. He had many prayers for us during our meetings. I remember when he first came on, he was happy to be there. Gilly and I have known each other for many, many years, as he was my uncle. Not only as he was my uncle, oftentimes he was my Oskapiu partner, or my elder. For many, many years, we had followed that same road as his dad, the late veteran Isaiah Halkett, who was one of our first pipe carriers for our community of Little Red. Back in 1992, Elmer Ballantyne and the late Isaiah Halkett, who was a veteran, were given instruction to go out and figure out how we can have a blessing ceremony, a powwow ceremony, to come to our community. Gilly was there also. As I sat at that table many, many years ago as the youth chief for Little Red, sitting beside my dad, late Wilson Ballantyne, these boys had set out to Surgeon Lake to go and visit Terry Daniels. Eventually, through Sundance and gifting ceremony, that pipe was brought to Little Red. When we had lost late Isaiah, that very pipe was passed down to Gilligan as the son. He carried that pipe alongside with his partner, Martha. They have done many, many blessings together, as Martha had sat as a kukum at many, many ceremonies. She had devoted her life too to Little Red as a cook. And now she's here working as a cook for Montreal Lake. That pipe will be passed down to one of its family members after 1 year. Howard Halkett was asked to carry that pipe temporarily only until we find one who's worthy to carry it. We want to keep that pipe within the family, where the late Isaiah had went and earned those ceremonies, that right, that lodge, that sweat he used to have. Right. When that pipe carrier is chosen after 1 year within the family, Howard will be doing a ceremony as we talked. We'll be passing that bowl to that individual. That being said, that individual will have to walk that Sundance life to go and earn that spot as well, to be given the right to carry. These are the way of our ceremonies. So I'd like to invite Alan Halkett to come on this way as he sits as a board member and also as a brother to Gilligan, to help out with this presentation. Frank, if you're here. There he is, yeah. And any other board members for the Detox Center, if you're here, come on this way. As we present this very special gift to a very special woman who is a grandmother, a great-grandmother, a sister. So we ask Martha to please stand. As chair of the board for the Detox Center myself, I humbly ask my brothers
and our counselor, to wrap her, to let her know that she will always be within our families, that she should always remain with us, and that the board and the elders, that we look after her, since her partner is no longer here to look after her. So with that, we thank you, mother, grandmother. And of course she has one of my sisters to help her. Has to come and shake her hands, my people, just for the few short ones, and then we'll continue on. Just a quick handshake, yeah. All right, this time we'll get Martha to have a seat there. This next individual Simpson or Billy, estimate, come and help us out. Simpson or Billy, estimate. We have another gift. We'll ask of you to present this gift from the Kitsanik Kitaskino board. Just so you know, guys, we're getting big checks. Let's go. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. I know Martha had a few tears. She does have that right to have those tears as she misses her partner in crime. And I know I miss him as well. This next individual who has proven many, many wrong, that it's never too late to go out and get an education. At 62 years old, the late Susan Sanderson Bird was successful in completing to obtain her master's in education. All her life, she has dedicated herself to her family, to her kids, to her grandkids. Not only that, she had committed to herself to the community of Montreal Lake, the endless hours that she has volunteered herself to cooking, cleaning, to serving. I remember when I was a kid moving to Montreal Lake with my dad and Lorna, when I first met Susan. Her very soft voice, she was so soft-spoken. She gave me words of encouragement with a smile and the heart that she had for other people. That I'll never forget. Her loving arms to all those who had come to her home, or to those that she had sought to help, was endless. And now we have Mickey, who's gonna take on that responsibility traditionally passed down onto her, as her herself is starting to make way for her community as well. So now we get to honor Mickey and her entire family as a gift as where her mom had left off. So we present this blanket to the daughter, the granddaughter, the sisters, the brothers, and the grandchildren on her behalf. With this blanket and the prayers that were said with it, that your home fire shall always be a safe one for the children and the grandchildren of the late Susan Sanderson Bird. And this is Mickey, the eldest daughter, Sanders, sorry, the youngest daughter, who carried that torch for her. And that she's gonna go and get her master's as well. Let's encourage her, eh? Let's encourage her. Hey, hey, hey. To this individual here, for the third honoring, to the Bird family, I remember when we were children, Chocolate and I used to always get into mischief here in Montreal Lake. When we were done 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning running around Montreal Lake Cree Nation, we always went to the grandparents' place all the time. Lionel's dad and mom. The old man used to wake up for us as we do 2 knocks. And I remember this clearly. Chocolate would knock on the door twice. And then I would look at Chocolate and I'm like, what are you doing, man? Knock some more. He'd look, bro, just wait. Mushroom will come knock, will come and open the door for us. And he was right. The old man opened up the door for us with 2 knocks, 4 o'clock in the morning. When you walk in, he'd look at us. He would point to the floor, there was a bed there. Go and sleep, boys. We'll wake you up for breakfast, he would say. So we did. Little did we know, 4 hours later, we'd be waking up for breakfast early in the morning. The old lady would have porridge ready for us. And I remember these old people. They were so kind, soft-spoken. And now with the children, Lionel, who has dedicated himself not only to this community, but to his entire family. So we ask the friends and the board members to come on this way as we present 2 blankets or 1? 2 blankets. 1 to Lionel, but the second will be going to the head of the table, the one who tells Lionel what to do. Let's give her a round of applause, because without someone, you got your own blanket. Totally already snagging. He's trying to snag her. That's too tradish. But to the wife of Lionel who tells him what to do, we present these very special gifts to this couple of how many years now? To 42 years of commitment and not 1 fight. Hey. Yeah. Mama's got some of that's a good 42 years. Yes, yeah. And we also have a small gift of acknowledgement and congratulations
You are invited to the Saskatchewan Premier All-Season Resort Championship Golf. Modern dining and outdoor experiences are admitted to the Elk Ridge Resort and surrounding areas of the Lakeland region in Prince Albert National Park. Take advantage of the many outdoor and indoor activities such as hiking, biking, zip lining, or day relaxing at the spa. You are in for a taste of Saskatchewan at its finest. We await your visit with a $2,200 gift card for Lionel Bird presented by the Elk Ridge Resort. We hope that you enjoy this monetary gift. Aho!
Okay, furthermore, on behalf of the leadership of Montreal Lake Cree Nation, Chief and Council, for long service recognition given to Lionel Bird today. Thank you for your time, your talent, and dedication for the nation. Your service has touched many lives and strengthened our community for the past 50 years, dated August 11th, 2025. Congratulations, Lionel, on your retirement. And that's good. Hey, hey.
At this time, we'll call upon Dean Henderson as he too
Thank you, Gerald. So I guess most of you know and heard of the annual Montreal Lake $100,000 Walleye Derby. It was Lionel who started the annual fish derby. We started with a Hummer Derby 20 years ago. You know, it was him, it was his thoughts that kept us going, fundraising for our youth. And you know, we're still successful with that event year after year. And you know, we created a fish derby committee. And wait, I gotta get my notes, I can't remember everybody's names. So Roger's the chairman of the fish derby committee. It's actually our sports culture and recreation committee. We have Devin Tahoe, Keanu Henderson, John Bird, Harry Helkitz, our elder, Judy Bird, Chelsea Nataho, Brent Nataho, and our other elder is Nolan Henderson, and I oversee that program. But on behalf of the Fish Derby Committee, we know Lionel likes to golf. So we got him some golf cards for Golf Town because he's upgrading his gear every year, trying to get better. So we got him $1,000 Golf Town golf cards. And Lionel is an avid hunter, outdoorsman. So we got him $500 gift card to Cabela's to go buy some more ammo. Congratulations, Lionel. Good luck.
I don't know, man. I disagree about that ammo. He just needs one bullet to kill 4 deers. Yeah, one shot. Oh, yes. All right, thank you very much. We're going to give Lionel an opportunity to say a few words. And here we are.
First of all, I just want to thank everybody for making this event happen. I think the message I want to leave everybody today, you know, based on what Clifford presented today, even without education, I've always been taught, dream big. So I challenge each and every one of you, dream big. When they say you can't do this, say, I'm going to get it done. Because that's what it's going to take to make this nation great. And I think all of you are all important. You can make changes happen no matter what little role you play. Never give up. Dream big. And Askama, thank you so much to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lionel. I wonder if Martha would want to say a few words. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, they sang khúc xưa and here yesterday the other person was mistaken. We take it to Montreal. And thank you for everybody.
Thank you very much, Martha. Mickey, say a few words.
Good afternoon. I'd like to thank everybody for acknowledging my mom. She was looking forward to another year.
Here's this line, is that a print? Yeah, go ahead.
You're
Even if you're in the video, it's fine.
Thank you very much. Okay, guys, we'll have you guys can go and return to your seats. Come and shake hands with them briefly. So I want to do a quick honor song for these three individuals. Singers, come on this way. Singers. I asked you boys to be ready and you're not ready. Mama Scotsoma. How my guys singers, if you can hear me, come on, just stop hiding in your truck. Yeah. All right, this vehicle has to move immediately. Listen up. 449 NAG, move your truck. 449 NAG. Security, if you can let us know what kind of vehicle it is, make, color, and model. Some of us don't even know our own license plate. At this time, we ask of you to all rise to honor these three individuals. We ask of you gentlemen to remove your hats as we have Big River Cree. Sound man, yeah. Aha, voice up. This is where we can all come on up and shake these individuals' hands. right, at this time, I'm going to call upon these individuals. As I call upon you, come and sit down here. This group of families, you are done now. Go into the back there as our special guests. You guys can go and eat at the kitchen now. Yeah. So we'll ask Lionel and his family, just go into the back. They're calling for you. Yeah. License plate 449 NGG NAG. What kind of vehicle is it? Black and blue Chevy ZR2. Mile 11 towing is here. If you don't move it, we're gonna tow it. All right, listen up to your individuals. We're gonna honor you as well. So as I call you, come on this way. To the Minister of First Nations, Métis Northern Affairs, Mr. Eric Smaltz. To the Grand Chief, Prince Albert Grand Council, Chief Hardlock. To the Vice Chief of Prince Albert Grand Council, Chief Job. To the Lac La Ronge Council, Gerald McKenzie. To our NDP representative, Jordan McPhail. To the Staff Sergeant Cliff Jonas. To Devin Denichese, come on this way. Yeah. Our former NDP leader, Doyle Vermette. Our NLCDC Director, Jeff Despins. Our FSIN representative, Craig McCollum. We call upon you to come on this way there, gentlemen. I know Craig's here. Oh, there he is. He's right there. I just saw him. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Vice Chief Chris Job. Come on this way. NLCDC Director Jeff Despins. Our Senator, Mr. Nolan Henderson, also known as Martian, also known as Nolan, and also known as Ed. Mama Scott's my man with many names, yeah. When he's mad, it's Ed. Yeah, when he's happy, it's Marcia. And when it's business, it's Nolan. Hey, that sounds good, huh? All right, it's business here today, so Nolan is here, yeah. All right, here's the list again. Eric Smoltz, Brian Hardlaw, Chris Job, Gerald McKenzie, Cliff Jonas, Jordan McPhail, Devin Denichese, there he is, Doyle Vermette, Jeff Despins, Craig McCollum, yeah. Is it, what is it? Did I call you Denichese? What? Oh man, Burnett. Huh? Burnetches, man, I'm sorry, bro. Oh man, you look like you're from the north. Yeah, we're all related one way or the other, as they say, eh? Oh yes, yeah. And please forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, if I mispronounce your name in any way. It's your fault for not giving me your correct name, not mine. Yeah. Just kidding. All right, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask of all the chief and council to come on this way, as we too have an honoring for these individuals up here. Carol Natauhau, Alyssa Halkett, Little Red is here. Conrad Natauhau. You didn't think I was going to leave you out, huh? No way. Yeah. Troy Natauhau, Vice Chief, if you're here, come on this way. When as leadership presents gifts like this, the acknowledgement that is there, they speak on behalf of all the people of Montreal Lake Cree Nation. We give them direction, what it is that we want. And when the people speak, they speak with humility, so that they too have a voice in this circle of life, as we call it. These leaderships that are here before you, acknowledge the words that we have from the grassroots level. So in return, they will be the ones to speak to the government of Canada on our concerns, our wants, our needs. That is the role of leadership as they serve the grassroots people. They know that the job that they have taken on, even you as leaderships that are sitting before us, you know very well that you represent our First Nations people. You speak for on behalf of them from your own home communities. That being said, we too have these gifts, the star blanket, so that you and your families will be kept close to each other from the prayers that come from our pipe ceremonies this morning. That you, when you return home to your own home fires, that your families, your siblings, your parents, your grandparents, your children and grandchildren and your Japanak, that when you return home, that they know that you're there to love them equally across the board. And that is exactly what it is that we're doing here for you, that you speak on our behalf as well for Montreal Lake Cree Nation. We are a sovereign community, a nation, and that we ask of you to not only to uphold and honor the treaties that were signed here at Molanosa in 1876, but also to uphold the treaties for the future for our children and our grandchildren. So at this time, we call on Mr. Eric Smoltz, Minister of First Nations, Métis Northern Affairs. We ask of you to rise, to come on to the center here, so that this blanket will carry the prayers even from yourself, that the work that you do, that you ask for continuous guidance, not only from the people, but to help you speak clearly to Nutawanang Samanto, to God the Creator, to look after you as well. Hey, hey. The Grand Chief, Brian Hardlot, is he here? He must have left already, eh? He's always eating. Mama's got some, hey, Chief. Gerald Mackenzie is the one who represents the Lac La Ronge Indian Band. He's the counselor there. And he sits here on behalf of Chief Tammy Cook Searson, that they too were part of this treaty signing, along with PBCN. These three communities combined of the North represents 60% of the people at total for our First Nations, as many communities that are under these three bands. Next up, we have the most hardest job that represents our First Nations people, as he gets to go before the governance of Canada. It is his words that should make way to make sure that our treaties are put in place and acknowledged as they should be. It is his words that the treaties should be fulfilled for all our people. The Honorable Jordan McPhail.
He got hired, he'll give you one. That's what he said. I ordered mine too, black. Yeah. Everyone else got gray. Yeah. I got so many for these. Wear them? I'll give most of them. I always wear your golf stuff. I know they're breathable, they're nice, comfortable. You're always ready for the thing. Always. Then, second job. Summertime is the second job. Supposed to enjoy it now that you have a job. Oh, well, I might look for some work this one. It's boring to me. I don't want to do it one time. Do you think they would make it more huge facilities or
For the FSIN representation for the 4th Vice Chief, this young man had made history from his own community. He was one of our youngest members to serve as the chief for our people. We see already that in his life, he's going to be working hard, not only for his own people, but for all the 12 First Nations within Saskatchewan, within PAGC, but the 72 bands that we have within Saskatchewan. He is the one that will listen to our concerns here on our homelands. That being said, I call upon Mr. Craig McCollum. I almost called him McDougall. He looks like a McDougall. This young man has come so far already. And this blanket and this gift, when we call for you with humility, and that when we'll call you for more or less to be our voice out there while we're home here. So with that, we thank you very much, Chief of the FSIN. Okay. One of our longest serving members, who used to be our principal here at the school, who also used to be many things, counselor, our chief, our elder, our friend. This man, even for myself growing up as a child, still holds that soft voice for the people that he meets, the children that he meets today. He's never changed that. And now is the senator of Montreal Lake Cree Nation, one of the very men who had helped us build our society as we know it, Mr. Nolan Henderson. Hey, hey. Yes. Thank you, Senator. Our second Vice Chief of the Prince Albert Grand Council, my brother who's also a survivor of the residential school system, who is now a leader for our people. And the smiles and not only that, this man here has a lot of knowledge to the language, to the land, to the traditions, as well as the customs. None other than Chris Job. Hey, hey. Very humble. Hey. Yeah. Hey, thank you very much, brother. One year ago, just about, I went to a wedding in Florence, and Doyle and I were racing from this very spot, from Molanosa, to attend one of my best friends, Herb Eismister, and his wife Tina, their wedding. Both of us had the opportunity to speak up there, and knowing that Herb and Tina were celebrating their first year of marriage, 1 year now. And he and I raced up there. I think he beat me. But more importantly, for 17 years, as he sat in the governance table for the NDP district, for the Mississippi district, for the northern people of Saskatchewan, in his riding, the former Doyle Vermette. This man, I have had the opportunity to see him on TV to speak of the importance of the roles and responsibilities that we have here in the North. This man was our voice. He had expressed many concerns. He had expressed acknowledgement. He had fought tirelessly for our treaties to be upheld. This is our gift to you for the hard work that you have done, to the endless Not only that, even though he says he's retired, but we know that isn't it. We know he still goes out there. We know he still visits. We know he encourages others, especially the younger generation, to take over the role that he is, as he has faith. And I've seen and witnessed that as well. So it is an honor to invite Mr. Doyle Vermette to come on up and receive that gift for you and your family of kinship, wangutuan, and protectiveness. We also have an additional gift from Kitaskino Incorporated. They too acknowledge the hard work that he has. Still yet, even though he's not in governance, but he still serves the people. Hi, hi. Thank you very much, Doyle. One of our Laurent's band members, who also is served his life. Man, I remember, Devin, when we were young, you were already serving your First Nations. Whether if it's Department of Health, the Department of Education, and so on. Devin even became a leader for his community and still does today. And this time I'm going to get it right.
I want to acknowledge this man who still continues to serve, Devin Bernachez. Benacci. I screwed up, what the hell. But that blanket, bro, is exactly that. And from the family of the Montreal Lake Cree Nation, that you carry these prayers as you go down that road. So what we're going to do is we're going to give Devin the opportunity to speak from his department and who he serves and walks and works with. And that's Mr. Buckley Durangi.
Hi, Tinigi Katata Tamiskat now. Wako Maganik, Wanitotimak. It's just an honor. I wasn't expecting this today. I'm here on behalf of my boss, MP Buckley Belanger. Buckley's busy today, but he was hoping to get here to Molanosa. He knows that he's wanted here, and I'm going to try and get him here this week. I heard there's a lot of good things happening, but on behalf of Buckley and the Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney, we just want to wish everybody here at Molanosa a good week. And you know, I see all the cultural foods, all the young kids playing. This is a great, healthy week here in Montreal Lake Cree Nation. You should be proud of the good work that you guys are doing. So with that, I just want to acknowledge all the good people that are sitting here. I wasn't expecting to get this blanket, so I'm very humbled here today. Thank you, everybody. And my new last name, I guess, is Denachezi, and I'll take that up north. Hey, brother? Right on. Dinny. Thank you.
Burmatches, the Burmatches. There you go. Oh, man, he's going to hit me once we get there in a Kimuch. Aho, Boysuck, we're going to ask you all to stand. These singers are going to honor you for your future journey in serving the people, that you may continue with a good heart and understanding and humility and the determination to keep moving forward for our people. Aho. We ask of you to come on this way, to come and shake these servicemen